The following program contains coarse language and nudity. Viewer discretion is advised.
And now it's time for the Sports Brawl. Without any further ado, here are your hosts, Cece and Keith.
Oh my God, who the hell?
Welcome to another exciting edition of the Sports Bras, the number one sports podcast in Rendon, number 4. We may be number 3 now in Louisville. I am, of course, your host, CC, always alongside with my buddy Keith. And Keith,
Yo,
last week was our most viewed show. Can you believe it?
moving on up, bro.
Thank you to the 250 plus people who, even if it was for 3 seconds, even if it was for 30 seconds, thank you for tuning in to the Sports Bras. I hope we can keep it going, and I feel like today is going to be a good show, my friend.
Hey, a lot of magic can happen in 3 seconds.
That's right.
All right, just
Wait,
saying. Thought that's how you ended up with a kid.
It was fun.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, the unofficial official drink of the Sports Bras is Monster Energy. Monster.
Oh, so fucking good.
Monster, holler at your boys. We would love to promote for real, officially, your product. Holler at your boys.
I will do disgusting things to be endorsed by Monster.
No, let's not do that.
Huh?
We don't have to stoop down that.
Yeah, I was just kidding. But
Man, we've had an exciting week, man. A lot has happened over the week. We're going to get right into it. Let's start off, though. Did you watch the Arizona Cardinals preseason
yeah.
game?
I see we got us a new fan.
Yeah, we do
Right.
have us a new fan. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to pop this picture up here for you. Kyler Murray, if you haven't seen, decided to show up in a sports bra. Now,
Yeah, man.
a lot of people, here we go. I'm going to tune it up here. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, no.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Kyler Murray showing up in a sports bra, obviously sending us a message
Yeah.
saying,
Big time
hey,
fan.
I listen to you
I like
guys.
what y'all are doing. Keep it up. Came straight from a Madden simulator. had
Straight
to
from
get
a Madden simulator. I
straight to
mean, what
practice.
is, he is sporting, I'd say, probably an
C
A to
cup.
B cup.
No, he's a C cup all the way,
yeah,
bro.
maybe.
It's
Maybe.
hot in Arizona, man.
It is hot in Arizona, man.
I gotta stay
mean,
cool.
Congrats,
Oh
Kyler
my
Murray.
God.
Yeah.
It's kind of cute.
She's kind of cute.
Wow. None of his friends. This tells me he has no friends on the team. Because
Oh,
if he
God,
had
no.
one
They let
friend,
him walk out like that.
they'd be like, hey, bro.
In front of me. Hey, man, does this make... Hey, it's like,
Hey,
the,
does
it's
it
like
make me look gay?
Scary Movie. Yeah.
How about now?
When Ray at Scary Movie, hey, man, does this make me look gay? Oh, man.
Nah, man.
How about
How
that?
about that?
No.
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 Cool. For real, though. That's a great way to kick the show off, man.
Yeah.
Our newest sponsor,
newest-
Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray, biggest fan of the sports bras.
Clearly.
Clearly. All right, let's get right into it. Oh! It's coming, my friend.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. So ESPN has revealed the top 25 college football. And let's go starting at 25 down. We got Iowa, Oklahoma coming in at 24, Texas Tech 23, Oregon State, South Carolina, Colorado coming in at 20, Wisconsin 19, Kansas State coming in at 18, UCLA, Notre Dame at 16, the TCU Horned Frogs coming in at number 15, LSU 14, Oregon 13, the Texas Longhorns coming in at number 12, Washington, Florida State, Utah, Clemson, Tennessee, Alabama coming in at number 6, followed by Penn State, USC, Ohio State, Michigan, and of course, the defending national champions, Georgia, becoming number 1. Any on that list that kind of surprises you?
Yeah, Alabama.
Alabama at number 6 does surprise me.
That's weird.
They got them behind Penn State. Penn State is ahead of Alabama at number 5. I don't know, man. Is it the Big Ten love that's going around? Because you got 1, 2, 3 Big Ten teams in the top 5. 3 out of 5.
That'll change quick. That'll change real quick. Yeah. I'm really this is probably the first time in the last 15 years that I haven't seen Alabama ranked in the top 3 going into a new season. This is crazy.
Yeah,
wow,
that's crazy.
I know they lost a lot of starters though. They lost a lot of their, but you know what they do there in Tuscaloosa, bro. They go. I was gonna say draft, but they recruit the shit out of these kids, man. Yeah. Like they should be top 4 at the worst.
Yeah. So let's run through some notable games because it is about 2 weeks away, bro.
I know.
Starting August 31st, the very first game of the NCAA football is going to be Florida at Utah. August 31st.
Can I say something about Florida?
Yeah.
That's my sleeper team this year. I know that sounds weird because Florida hasn't won shit in years, but
right.
I got this feeling, man. I think Florida's going to be good this year. I think it's going to be more wide open this year. You're going to have a team like a Florida or Florida State or Clemson. It's not going to be your typical same 2 teams this year. That's just what I'm thinking. But let's see them play a little bit too.
Yeah. You know? Then we move on to September 2nd, right here in Fort Worth. The Colorado Buffaloes taking on the TCU Horned Frogs in Fort Worth.
We gotta go.
Got to go in, man.
We gotta go.
Oh, I know. Yeah, we
gotta go to that game.
I don't know, bro. I saw the tickets in there.
Monster, hook us up, man. We need a couple tickets. I will wear a shirt with your brand on it
Monster.
The entire weekend.
I will drink your product the entire game if you take us.
Even if I'm super dehydrated and gonna pass out, I will still drink Monster.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah. All right. More notable games. September 3rd at Camping World Stadium in Orlando, Florida. It will be the LSU Tigers taking on the Florida State Seminoles.
Oh, yeah.
That should be a really good game. September 9th. This is going to be the main event, bro. Texas at Alabama. Woo!
Early. That's early.
Those Austinites are going to be so disappointed after that game.
Ugh.
September 23rd, we got Ohio State at Notre Dame. That should be a good one.
It's always a good matchup.
And of course, the Red River Showdown, October 7th, Texas versus Oklahoma. Then also on that same day, on October 7th, Alabama goes to College Station to take on the Aggies.
Johnny Manziel.
We'll get into Johnny in just a little bit. My God, that documentary was something.
It's everything I expected it to be, honestly.
Exactly. October 14th, USC at Notre Dame. Then we have the Michigan at Michigan State on October 21st.
Kirk Cousins, baby.
Kirk Cousins. October 28th, Georgia at Florida. Oh man, what is Georgia? What is Georgia? Florida? What is Georgia? I wonder if they're going to have Georgia Florida line do the halftime show.
No, they're going to have Luke Bryan sing it. Luke Bryan will sing for Georgia, and the boys from Florida.
My windows down.
I wrote that song.
Hey, man. November 4th should be a good one. Hopefully by then, LSU at Alabama. That's always a good matchup. November 18th, UCLA at USC, and then November 25th. Ohio State at Michigan. Of course, that would be a great one. And then Alabama at Auburn in the Iron Bowl.
Oof.
Some notable games. It's right around the corner, bro. Now,
Exciting.
we heard some stunning news over the week. The Pac-12 is pretty much dead in water.
Done.
RIP. As we know, USC and UCLA already announced that they are on their way to the Big Ten next year. However, a huge shakeup happened this week as Oregon and Washington announced that they are too also heading to the Big Ten, and Arizona, Utah, and Arizona State are joining the Big 12, leaving only Cal, Stanford, Oregon State, and Washington State as the teams left in the Pac-12. And it gets better because Stanford and Stanford and Cal are actually being talked to into joining the ACC next year.
Andrew Luck and Aaron Rodgers, bro. That's crazy. They just shook this whole thing up in a matter of weeks.
Dude,
What's going to
you.
happen? Is the Pac-12 done?
Pac-12 is done, bro. Pac-12 is done. And it always goes back to the main source, money.
Oh, yeah.
It always goes back to TV deals. It goes back to money, and yeah. They know these schools know that, you know, the Pac-12 is pretty much not doing nothing to help them out on this end. So
Nah.
they're out.
I mean, look, can't blame them.
Yeah. So here's what we have. So here's what we have for next year that we can look forward to next year. In the SEC, Texas and Oklahoma, of course, we know worked out a deal to lead the Big 12 to join the SEC in 2024. The SEC will grow to 16 schools with this move now. We go to the Big 12. We got BYU, UCF, Cincinnati, and Houston will also join Arizona, Arizona State, Colorado, and Utah in the Big 12, leaving a 16-team league as well.
Hey, Colorado might win the Big 12.
I'm telling you, man. Yeah.
Hey, man. Come on, Dion.
And the Big 10, you got Oregon now, Southern Cal, USC, UCLA, Washington. They now grow to 18 schools for next year in the Big 10.
I don't like it, man.
I know this old
It's too much. And
realignment.
it's all money, like you said, too. That's
Yeah.
the part that sucks about it. They're not doing it to make the product better.
No.
They're doing it for the TV ratings, man.
Yeah.
I don't think it changes. I don't think it shapes it up that much, though. Really, I don't think this is going to help their views really that much. Honestly, most people don't sit down and watch an Oregon State Washington game. People just don't,
Unless you're in Oregon.
or a habitual gambler.
Yeah. Or a degenerate gambler.
But if you're a degenerate gambler, then
Yeah.
you probably have. Hey man, Oregon State about to roll today. Let's go, Giovanni Bernard.
Yeah.
Oh,
Man.
yeah, let's do it. Come on,
Let's
man.
do it. Preseason week 1 is in the books, except for 2 that will be playing on later today.
Jets.
No, Jets already won last night.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I know. Jets. Jets. Yeah, so on Thursday, we had the Texans and C.J. Stroud defeat the Patriots 20-9, but C.J. Stroud got introduced to the NFL real quick on his very first pass, a true interception.
Welcome to the league, rookie.
Welcome to the league, rookie. Also on Thursday, the Seahawks defeat the Vikings 24-13. Steelers defeat the Buccaneers 27-17. The Falcons defeat the Dolphins 19-3. I'm liking what's the coach name for the Dolphins, man? What's his name? The young cat.
Guy with the glasses. I don't know. I can't think of it off the top of my head.
Dude, he is becoming
He's a real
Miami's
deal coach.
he is becoming Miami's Coke dealer, bro. He is
Yeah, man.
he is turning into a drug lord. He had these rosary glasses on like only a drug lord would wear
Oh, bro.
while he's
Come
waiting on
man.
his yacht as the helicopter is landing on his yacht from the pounds of cocaine that they brought back from Colombia.
Isn't it Mike McDaniel? Isn't that
Mike
his name?
McDaniel, yeah.
Mike McDaniel.
Dude, he looks like a straight up drug lord now.
Hey, but bro, look, from what I've heard, he's got a great connection with the players, man.
He does, because he
I mean-
goes out and parties with them, and he does blow.
No, get out of here. If that's the case, Cliff Kingsbury should be winning every game, bro. All right, don't tell me about this. I know what I'm talking about. Where the hose at?
Coach Bro out there getting some digits.
Coach Bro's like, all right, fellas, I know we lost bad, but there's pussy lined up for everybody.
Line up to the floor, to the window,
College
to the
Station!
wall.
Oh man, we're taking it back to C-Town. That's
Yeah.
the College Station, baby.
But anyways, yeah, he's starting to form, because when he first started, he looked like a little nerd that would do stats and stuff like that. Now he's winning, and now he's got money. He is 180, and he is looking
Is he?
like a straight drug lord, dude.
Is he Sam Hurt in this thing?
I think he is, dude. He's got a
No,
Rolex.
man.
He's sporting a Rolex. He's
No,
sporting
he's
a
not.
dude. Look him up. He is
Why?
He is, dude. He has got bracelets on him. He's the rosary glasses, like I was telling you about. Come on, you telling me he ain't going out there and taking a little bump here and there?
Okay, maybe a little bit. Nah, man, I think he's buying into the hype of the Dolphins.
I think he's
a lot
buying
of
into
people are
Miami
buying it.
in the
I think he
in the
has. He
cocaine
is.
in the cocaine connection.
Do some bro. Let's go to hey, Tua, just do a line. Don't worry about it, bro. You'll be
Listen,
good.
brother.
Listen, brother. Don't worry about that leg.
Finishing out real quick, the Packers defeat the Bengals 36-19. Jordan Love looks like he
Look
could
decent.
be the real deal.
Hold on a second, bro. This is preseason, man.
I know, but he looks
Preseason.
solid. He didn't
He
have
looked good.
he didn't have the
Rookie look.
no, he didn't have the thunder clouds roaming behind him
Oh,
named
yeah.
Aaron Rodgers.
Sitting on
you
his
know.
shoulders.
Yeah, sitting on his shoulders.
Like, don't fuck up.
Don't fuck up, bro. You better not fuck up.
You better not fuck up. I
Hey.
swear to God.
I just took some ayahuasca, and you better not fuck this up.
I will seriously eat your fucking head if you throw a pick. I'll do it.
The Lions
Hey.
defeat. Go ahead.
I just want to say, I'm kind of becoming an Aaron Rodgers believer again.
I was waiting for this.
I am,
was
dude.
waiting
For
this.
real. No, finish out the teams and then
Yeah.
let me go on a little rant about the New York Jets.
Lions defeat the Giants 21-16. The Commanders defeat the Browns 17-15.
Yeah.
Broncos and Cardinals. Cardinals defeat the Broncos 18-17.
Go, girl.
Yesterday's
Kyler Murray.
matchups. Kyler Murray out there in that sports brawl. Kyler Murray. Jesus, man.
What?
Got me all twisted. Bears defeat the Titans 23-17.
That was kind of a good game. I watched that game.
The Bears and Titans?
There was nothing else on. I watched it. And watch out this year, Justin Fields.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm telling you. I said it last season, and he had a great ending to last season. He's going
Right.
to pick up where he left off, bro. He's a good quarterback. I like the guy. I mean, he's no Mitch Trubisky, but he's pretty good. I knew you'd like that.
Bills defeat the Colts 23-19. The Jets, Jets defeat the Panthers 27-0.
Straight whooping.
Woo!
They're good this year.
The Ravens defeat the Eagles 20-17. Chargers defeat the Rams 34-17. But the Dallas Cowboys
Oh, yeah. Tell them about it.
lose to the Jacksonville London Jaguars
The London Jaguars. That's right.
28-23.
They just look. I watched that entire.
Cooper Rush
NFL.
started, and Dak.
He didn't
You know,
look
the
bad.
first team didn't really start, so
The
it's
first team
preseason.
didn't. I never. No, those guys didn't even take a snap.
No.
So I'm not concerned. And our defense, like we start the game out hot with an interception to start it out. If we had our true first team defense out there, I think that game is totally different. That defense, from what I'm hearing from my sources and from people on ESPN and around the league,
Mhm.
they're talking about this Cowboys team looks a lot like the 2000 Baltimore Ravens
with the defense.
with the defense. Now,
The
hopefully
defense
the
that-
quarterback can be just as good as Trent Dilfer.
The
but
defense that gave up 28 points.
yeah, pretty much. But that's different, though. That was second and third string. They got to look at the young
Huh.
kids, man. Wait till you get Micah Parsons out there rushing, bro. Wait till you get Tank back on the field. Wait, bro.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. What happened?
The offense, maybe not, but the defense is going to be good, bro. Bet that.
We lost you for a second. What did you say?
I'm just saying the defense is going to be amazing this year for the Cowboys. They were already good last year. They made some moves during the offseason to make the defense even better. The defense will carry this team this year, and if the offense can be half as good as what they should be, we should win 12 to 14 games this season. That's not the homerism in me. That's the football watcher. Hey! Yeah, do the jump. There you go, Cowboys. Dallas. Cowboys.
What?
Wait, did you say what?
Yeah.
That's right, Stormy. Second is swallowed. Hey, the song, when you're at the stadium,
yeah,
and that song comes on, no matter how old it is now, that place erupts, man.
I mean, you see the old people go crazy.
Even the old people, get down! That's
Turn that
right!
crap down! What did he say?
We are them boys! Wait a minute. I like Wiz Khalifa. I like him. He's a good guy.
I like
Great
him.
guy.
Great
A lot
guy.
of people like him.
Oh,
Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
So, back to your love for Aaron Rodgers now.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay.
What changed your mind on this one?
So first off, he cut his hair.
Yes,
All right.
brother. Yeah.
And that tells me right there, this guy's taking his life serious again.
You sure he wasn't on ayahuasca?
I think someone did it. He lost a bet, actually, and had to cut it. No, on all serious note, I watched Hard Knocks this last week. And I know that Hard Knocks is supposed to put the team that they're, showcasing in a positive light, right?
Right.
After watching that, say what you want about Aaron Rodgers and his outside activities. Say what you want about him, bro. Those guys on that team have completely bought into this man.
Oh,
They
yeah.
are all on board with this guy. And let me tell you, from watching just that one episode, their connection that they have between receiver and quarterback is ridiculous. Garrett Wilson is going to lead the league. He's going to Sauce Gardner on the defensive side. Garrett Wilson. You've got Alan Lazard. You've got Michael Carter. You got Breece Hall coming back. You have a team that has bought into what the head coach is selling, and now you got a MVP caliber quarterback. The Jets might be the real deal this year, and I'm going to even say I think the Jets win that division. Yes, you heard me correct. Over the Buffalo Bills.
Whoa.
They are the best team in that division, and I hadn't even seen them play yet. But I'm telling you, bro, you can feel something about a team, right? Can you not feel chemistry? Can you feel that?
Oh, yeah.
They have it, dude. Garrett Wilson. I don't know what you're going to pick in your fantasy draft this year, but there's something about him. I want Garrett Wilson on my team this year because I think wholeheartedly this guy's going to be up there in the top 5 in receiving yards this season because him, and not even to mention, they got Mecole Hardman over there too. The burner down the field, bro. Aaron Rodgers looks unstoppable. And I know it's training camp, but he looks unstoppable.
Well, speaking of fantasy football, we got an announcement to make. We are doing our fantasy football next Sunday, right? We're doing our draft.
CC is on the clock with the second pick in the 2023 NFL fantasy football draft.
We're gonna come on here. Usually we'll do a show early in the morning like today, but I think what we should do is come on here, let's say 11 o'clock, maybe 11:30, and then our draft is at noon. Yeah, our draft is at noon. We'll do our draft live on the show. And then we'll just, in between picks or whatever, we'll still do our show. But I think it'll be cool. Now, I do have here the mock draft, the favorites to be picked up this year on fantasy football. You ready for this?
Is this Mel Kiper's list?
No. This is
okay. Whew, thank God.
No, he doesn't do fantasy. He don't. Blah. I don't believe in fantasy.
Only real football.
Only real college. Blah. So the number 1 fantasy football pick draft.
Wait, should I take a guess?
Go ahead.
It's Justin Jefferson, right?
It is Justin Jefferson. Yes.
Okay.
Number 2 is Jamar Chase from Cincinnati.
Here we go. We're swinging to the wide receivers already.
Yeah. Followed by
Christian McCaffrey.
McCaffrey. Yep. Austin Eckler right behind him.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Cooper Kupp, Travis Kelce. There's your tight end.
Cooper Kupp is all the way at 5?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I don't
He's still
see that.
Cooper Kupp, even though you know, Matthew Stafford is throwing to him. He's
I'm just
still.
gonna fire that fucking thing around, man.
Oh, did you hear that the 49ers, speaking of which, I know we're off base here, but the 49ers and Phillip Rivers agreed.
Oh my God, I heard.
Did you do this?
I heard. Hey, man, I got mouths to feed, man. I got kids.
Right.
Wife's driving me crazy.
Right.
He's
so if the 49ers made it to the Super Bowl last year, Phillip Rivers was going to be their starting quarterback in the Super Bowl.
They had it set up, bro. He had mouths to feed. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, his kids ain't going to feed themselves. That's freaking awesome. What if they would have made it? And all of a sudden,
they're getting blown out. They weren't going to make it.
Yeah, but dude, that's because they had Christian McCaffrey was the quarterback.
I know.
So what you tell me you don't think Phillip Rivers might have been able to put some points up in that game?
Oh,
you
yeah,
shot
for sure.
the hell out that ball, man. Catch it, Debo. Damn it.
Okay, so back to our fantasy football. Yeah. So we got Travis Kelce, followed by Bijan Robertson.
People are loving him, man.
Yes.
People are thinking he's going to be legit, dude.
The rookie out of Atlanta. Saquon Barkley is right behind him, followed by Nick Chubbs. Tyreek Hill has dropped all the way down. Stephon Diggs, and then, of course, our very own CeeDee Lamb.
Look, I think the backside of that line is not too bad. I think it's pretty accurate, but I don't know, man. I'm kind of having a hard time with a few of those. I think it's going to be more of those seasons where all those big-name players, if you can grab a Jefferson at number 1, cool. If you can grab Kupp at number 3, grab them, or wherever they fall. Those are good picks.
Mm-hmm.
But there's some guys out there, man, that I think are getting kind of overlooked.
Yeah. Well, here's the second round mock draft pick. So, second round, very top, very first.
I want to
pick.
hear Garrett Wilson's name in this list somewhere.
Yeah, he's on this one. Here we go.
Okay, all right.
Tony Pollard, first pick in the second round.
Come on, bro. We don't even know if he can play. I'm sorry. We don't even know if he can play yet. He had a major season-ending injury last year.
Followed by
Michael Gallup.
Followed by Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Even though we don't know if he's going to play because there's some trouble over there.
Where's Josh Jacobs there, man?
Man. Derrick Henry, Mark Andrews, Amon-Ra St. Brown, A.J. Brown, Devontae Adams, and then your boy.
Wait a fucking second. You got Devontae?
This is just a mock.
Devontae that far into the second round? I swear if he makes it that far in our draft in the second round, I will never play fantasy football again. This guy is still in the top top 5 elite receiver.
You got to look at
I don't care who's throwing it to him.
Jimmy G.
Dude, he had Derek Carr last year.
And they got Derek Carr is shredded now. Have you seen
him? Man. I've always looked this way, bro. Jesus.
Dude, he's taking something. Followed by your boy Garrett Wilson now. There's Garrett Wilson there.
Thank you.
Jalen Waddle, Josh Jacobs, Najee Harris, and Ramondre Stevenson. There we go. So there's a little bit of mock draft in there for you, folks. So
that's not bad at all.
Put some get ready for the draft. It's ours is coming up on Sunday. It's going to be fun. We're going to do it live here on the show. It's going to be greatness.
I'm so ready.
Man, football, man, just football. If this weather would just give us a break and get to that fall weather, everything in the world will be right. Everything in the world will be right.
This heat just gives me an excuse to sit inside and go over my notes, man, and watch sports all day.
Yeah, exactly. Well, here we go.
Yeah.
The Texas Rangers, first place Texas Rangers, picked up win number 70 last night as they defeated the San Francisco Giants 9-3. They are now 8-1 since the trade deadline.
Killing it, bro. Good, but we did lose Josh Young for a little while.
Yeah.
I don't know when he's coming back. Wasn't it like a broken finger or a busted wrist or something?
Yeah,
Did you hear about that?
I did.
That kind of puts a damper on
Yeah,
things.
Josh Young's will be out 6 weeks with a what did he have? It wasn't. It was like
I thought it
a
was his wrist or his
no.
finger.
It was his thumb. It was a line drive to him, and it broke his thumb or fractured his thumb. Is what it was. And
sucks.
yeah, he had to get surgery on it, so he'll be out for 6 weeks. But Rangers keep winning, bro.
Hey, they got tons of guys that can fill in while he's out.
Yeah,
Hey, and you know what's cool about the Rangers? They may plug somebody in there that ends up being a freaking all-star, man. Everyone that they've been plugging in has contributed.
yeah.
They're deep. They're deep, bro. I think they have a shot. I wish I would have jumped on board when you were saying it before the season started. But look, bro, you say it every year, man. So it's like I didn't know it was going to be right this year.
I mean, you got a point. You do
Yeah,
have
and
a
the
point.
Mavericks are also going to the championship, too.
We'll
saying
get,
it now.
We'll get to the Mavs in just
Dirk's
a second.
coming back.
But yeah, they finish out their series in San Francisco tonight. They are still, like I said, 70 and what is it, 70 and 48, I believe.
Hey, but your boy Haney last night didn't look all that great.
Well,
He didn't look very good last night.
the thing with Haney though is
What?
he's got the offense behind him. It seems like the offense seems to be bailing him out a little bit more.
Right? Every time he pitches,
Every time he
it's like
pitches,
if
yeah.
Alday gets up there and
He's
he
pitching
can't get any
1-0
runs for it.
gems. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's like if he could get any kind of offense out of them guys, he'd be undefeated this season. But I think Dane Dunning takes the mound today, man.
Yeah. They play the Giants at 3:00 our time. Rangers are 70 and 47, followed by the Astros, who are 68 and 50. They're 2.5 behind. The Mariners are starting to surge.
They're
May
pretty
want to
good,
watch
dude.
out with them, but they lost last night, so they're now 6.5 back. Followed by the Angels.
What a tight race.
12 and a half. What happened to the Angels? Everybody was saying at the trade deadline the Angels have made the best moves to keep Ohtani, and they're losing, bro.
They're still the Angels. It doesn't matter what they do.
Yes, followed by the soon to be Las Vegas A's at 33 and 84. They are
Good.
37 games back. So
I think now's the time we strike, bro. If we're ever going to get into the majors, let's go try out for the Las Vegas Athletics, man. I think we can make it. I think we can make it, bro.
Yeah, maybe.
At least be like a backup catcher or something.
Bullpen catcher.
I could do that.
Yeah.
Although my knees are pretty bad, man.
Nah, I'll be bullpen catcher. I think I can pull that off.
I can throw a solid 68 miles per hour.
Solid.
It works.
That knuckleballer.
My curved ball is about 43, so
that
I'm
knuckleballer.
gonna catch some guys out front for sure. Hey, but in all seriousness, what do you think the chances are the Rangers make a run here and go all the way, man?
Oh,
And
very
we're not
good
just homerism,
No,
pure baseball, watching the games. What are your expectations?
chance. Pure baseball. I think they're going to be the number 2 seed in
Who's
the
number
playoffs.
one?
Huh? Baltimore.
Who's-
Baltimore's killing it, bro.
Young talent, man.
Baltimore's killing it, and yeah, they'll be the number 1 seed. But yeah, but number 2. That means the Astros have to get through Baltimore in order for us to play them in the ALCS if it started today.
Probably has some home field advantage in the
God.
playoffs too.
Can you imagine if an ALCS was Texas and
No,
Houston?
where's the Astros? That'd be crazy.
Oh my God, dude.
Trash cans everywhere, bro.
All right, let's get into this.
Oh
As
man,
the big German, Dirk Nowitzki.
take that with you.
What do you always do? Take that with you! He got inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame last night alongside Paul Gasol, Tony Parker, Dwayne Wade, and Coach Popovich. And
Wait,
Dwayne Wade.
why would they put those two in the same class together?
I think it was his jab at Dwayne Wade. I think it was more of a jab towards Dwayne Wade because it's like, hey, this guy that you made fun of is going to be inducted right next to you. The same guy that beat you in the finals.
I mean, I like it.
Yeah. I like it too.
Fuck
But
Dwayne Wade.
Dirk went on, and here's his speech here. Let's listen to old Dirk's speech.
And that is loyalty. And the guy that, the guy that embodies that for me in his life is my good friend Mark Cuban.
Looking like a
You have a
witch.
huge heart, and you taught me a lot of lessons in loyalty. And I always remember when you bought the team and you came to your first practice, you said, let's play some one-on-one. I could play a little bit. So, of course, I drove left like I always do, and I dunked it right on your head.
Take that with
We
you.
had a great friendship and relationship ever since. So, thanks for everything you've done for me and for my family, and I appreciate it.
Look at there.
I love Dirk, man.
Dirk, man, talking about loyalty.
I love the guy, man.
Yeah, great guy. I mean, the epitome of a leader in a team. It's
An
right there.
unselfish leader, bro.
Yes, very much
Love
so.
him.
Very much so. Congratulations, Dirk. Well
Take that with
deserved. Take that with you. Well deserved. Basketball Hall of Fame. What about
That's
the other
why
ones?
we're-
How do you feel about the other ones, real quick? Let's go through the list.
Uh,
Paul Gasol. Let's start with Paul Gasol.
Yeah, I think there was a time period where Gasol was pretty dominant.
Yeah.
I think he was a great role player. I think he was also a good enough player to take over, like for a quarter. I like that move. I think Gasol deserves to be there.
And of course, he broke down and wanted to, and he thanked his brother Kobe Bryant for teaching him
Yeah,
the ways.
that was
and-
hard to watch.
Yeah, and he
That was
said he
cool.
wished he was there. Let's move to the next list. Tony Parker.
I mean, say what you want. You know, our hatred for the Spurs,
He
it
led
makes
that
it
team.
hard. He did, dude. And I'll tell you what, I've never seen a guy like his size be able to get in the paint, get so many people up in the air with a head fake the way that he did. He's a legit player. He
Evan
deserves to
Longoria,
be there.
too.
I mean, he did mess around with Eva Longoria.
Oh,
So-
Evan.
No, wait, no, wrong player, bro. Not the San Francisco guy. Or the
And
guy
of course,
that- Giants.
Dwayne Wade.
Doesn't deserve to be there.
Ooh, really?
He does. I mean, come on.
He's,
I don't know. Let's go back and watch that run that they made against the Mavericks in 06, and there was a lot of phantom calls. But, hey, give credit when credit's due. He's getting the call. He's attacking the lane. He did what he was supposed to do. So, look, if they're going to call it, they're going to call it. But I still don't like the guy.
And finally, Coach Popovich.
Of course. He should have been in there long. If he would have retired from the game, he would have been in years ago. So, one of the greatest coaches to ever play the game or ever coached the game.
Now let's get into this. The Johnny Manziel documentary, bro.
Oh, I loved it.
Oh,
And
my
this has
God.
spawned the nickname Johnny Football.
I thought I played better the harder I partied. 19-year-old kid, 100 grand stuffed under your bed. It was awesome.
This is a frat boy's dream.
Changed after the Heisman.
I don't think people had seen someone play that way and live that way.
It was probably a $5 million bender. When I got everything that I wanted, I think I was the most empty that I've ever felt inside. You think you've seen something now, you haven't seen shit yet.
Damn.
Listen, bro.
Johnny Manziel documentary on Netflix. We both watched this.
This is what it is, bro.
Go ahead.
He's a functioning addict who competed on the highest of high levels while being a functioning addict. I don't want to say he's like Josh Hamilton because he's not. Josh Hamilton cleaned his act up, got it together, and then played at an extremely high level. Manziel didn't clean himself up and still went out every Saturday and made highlight reels. of
Backyard
plays.
football, pretty
Say
much.
what you want to say about the guy. And he said during the documentary, he never opened a playbook.
Yeah,
not
the
in
Browns.
Young's.
when-
Never.
When the Browns called his agent and said, "Hey, man, we need Johnny to read the playbook," he's like, "What are you talking about? Johnny's reading the playbook." It's like, dude, we looked at his time on his iPad. It is 0.0. He is not opening up the playbook.
He had other people taking piss tests for him, bro.
The draft one was greatness. His
Like,
agent
what the-
was holding the piss test, and
They-
the owner of the Cleveland Browns came in the elevator. Oh my God, dude!
You want to know about manipulating the media? Here's the perfect example. when everything was going down and he was selling autographs and making $30,000 every month doing it.
Yeah.
All they had to do was come out and say that his parents were already filthy rich. And the whole narrative around Manziel changed. The whole media was, here's a kid whose parents, they come from wealth. He doesn't need to be doing all this. What this is fake news. It just shows you can manipulate the media into saying and doing whatever you want them to do. His dad was willing to fake a heart attack to get him out of having to take a piss test at the combine.
Yep.
Come on, bro. Like, do you know how good this kid could have been? Could have been. He took College Station by the ball sack and made it his bitch.
That Alabama game will go down in time. Will be the pinnacle of his career. Would be that
it got him drafted.
Yeah,
it got him drafted.
Got him the Heisman. Let's be honest.
Got him the Heisman, bro.
Heisman as a freshman.
Have you seen the latest? You got people coming out saying, how do you have this guy who has admitted doing these things while playing college football, and you're not stripping him of the Heisman, but you stripped it from Reggie Bush?
Yeah.
I mean, look, it's a 2-tier system we live in, bro. It is. If that doesn't say it right there, I don't know what does.
Yeah.
When you're rich and you're white, you can get away with a lot.
It is a great documentary. I highly recommend you guys go out and watch this. It's on Netflix.
Okay.
And what's so mind blowing watching this is all in a 5-year span, bro.
Yeah.
This is all in a 5-year span for him.
You know
the
what's
up,
crazy?
the down, the put a gun to my head, kill myself if the chamber wasn't empty. You know, he was literally on a bender. He said he was on a bender, and the plan was to just do as much as he can and then go home and end it. That's how crazy this documentary is.
I look, at the end of the documentary, I was able to say he was exactly the person that I thought he was.
Yeah.
He didn't represent himself in any kind of way during the documentary that made me feel sorry for him.
No.
It made me think that, oh man, these guys were just out to get him. He brought on everything that happened to him. He self-inflicted himself. And had he just if he would have put a quarter of the amount of time into it, into training and becoming that player, who knows what he could have ended up doing. And you know who else I see that's kind of following his path, minus the drugs and alcohol part?
Who?
It's a guy that's representing our show, man, Kyler Murray. Not willing to put in the time and effort to be the best player on the field.
I may have one better on you, because we do have a guy that we both know is kind of heading in that direction, and it's our very own Chip Thunderstorm, bro.
No.
Dude, he is. I'm gonna get him on the phone real quick. Hang on.
He's cleaning house right now, bro. Raking in the cash.
He is on Cameo, bro. Can you believe this?
I'm a little shocked.
Believe this? Hang on.
Let's hear it.
Chip, hello.
Yeah. Well,
what's up, Chip?
After my failed journey to Oxnard,
yeah,
I'm now back in the DFW area, hoping for some miracle as far as the sky is opening up and giving us some much-needed rain.
Much needed rain. Yeah, I don't see that happening. But Chip, this Cameo thing, man, is bothering me.
That's right. I had to make some sort of money to get back home, so I went on Cameo. And once you know it, Daddy made a lot of money.
Oh my God.
He actually did. It's sad. Can we play a couple of these by chance, Chip? I mean,
yeah, that's right. Listen to some of this.
Okay. Here's one here. Here's one here. Listen to this crap. Here we go.
Hello, Johnny. This is Chip Thunderstorm with the Sports Bros. Looks like your friend Albert wanted me to send you a special birthday wish to you. So on behalf of myself and your friend Albert, happy cake day, sir, to you.
Oh,
and I hope you get flooded with gifts.
Away.
Love and support for each and every one of your friends. Especially this guy here, Chip Thunderstorm. And never ever forget, never stop chasing.
Never stop chasing.
Hope you have a great cake day, sir. I temporarily to you.
Tip of the beret. Chip, that's what I'm talking
What was
about,
wrong with
man.
that?
What was wrong with that?
Well, I got $20 off it.
Wow.
Well,
Someone
well,
actually
too
paid
bad.
him. I'm gonna play another one here. Here we go.
Sounds like someone's a little jealous.
Well, you know what, Chip?
Yeah, chill out.
Chill out. Calm
Nobody's
down.
jealous.
All right, play the next one. Let's go ahead.
All right, here we go. Here's the next one. Jesus. Chip on Cameo.
Hello, Julia. This is Chip Thunderstorm with the Sports Bras. I understand that your friend Brittany sent me a cameo wishing you a safe and happy bachelorette party.
Oh, boy.
And if yours truly was in the area, I may swing on by with nothing but my sweet beret.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my
Jokes
God.
aside, I hope you have a great bachelorette party. And to the future husband of yours, good luck to him. All I can say to him is I hope that he has a nice supply of chloroform.
Oh, my
when it's
God.
Oh, chloroform.
This is Chip Thunderstorm. Never stop chasing.
Never.
Is that the sign off every time? Never stop chasing.
Chloroform. Chip.
Bro, what the
That
fuck
wasn't
is going
that. I
on?
was only joking.
Uh-huh.
Of course, I would never put chloroform in any girl, any female. It's not necessary.
Right. Good.
This is
Ether is the
taking
way
it.
to go.
Oh.
Oh,
Kidding,
Jesus,
kidding.
Chip. This is
All
taking
right.
a dark turn.
All right, let's play this other one here. Hey,
My God.
Yeah, one more. Go
one
ahead.
more. Here we go. Listen to this crap.
Hello, Andrew. This is your hero, Chip
Hero.
Thunderstorm. A little friend of yours said that you want to grow up to be just like me.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm sure.
I'm flattered and honored that you want to chase your dreams just like me. And hopefully one day you can accomplish that dream just like your hero, Chip Thunderstorm, has.
Oh boy.
Andrew, I hope you have a great day. First day of school coming up. And I wish you well. And don't forget, make sure your grades are good, or else you'll be a flunky and never, ever have your dreams like mine. Because I was good in school. I may have got picked on a little bit and may have got bullied a lot. But school was fine for me. It worked out great. And here I am living my dream.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Chasing storms and becoming a world-famous meteorologist.
Oh boy.
So take care, Andrew. Make sure you get those grades up and keep your eye on the prize and never ever forget. Never stop
Keep chasing.
chasing.
Never stop chasing.
Jeez.
This is Chip Thunderstorm. Back to you.
Oh boy. Well, Chip, there you go. You have yourself a little
Pretty good.
hero there. So
Pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, good advice there, Chip.
In about a week, I would say I made close to $750.
You made $750 in a week.
Doing cameo?
You're doing
That's
cameo.
right. $19.99.
$19.99 per cameo.
Wow.
Wonder what that's from.
Yeah.
Yep, I got a
1999.
quick weather report for you. Here we go. Ready?
All right, go ahead with the quick weather report.
All right.
Let me get you set up here, Chip. Hang on. Oops, hang on. Where is it? Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. There we go.
This is Chip Thunderstorm from the freaking sweet studio with your latest weather. It's hot. Back to you.
Well done.
Well done, Chip. Appreciate
I
it.
got some more cameo requests I got to do.
All right.
See you guys later on. And never, ever
Yep,
stop
yeah.
chasing.
Never stop chasing.
Never stop
Gotcha.
chasing, Chip. All right, there he goes. Chip Thunderstorm
I can't believe this guy works for
on
us.
Cameo. Believe it or not.
Wait, why are we not getting a percentage of this if he's saying he's from the Sports Bras? How
Yeah,
does this
he's
work?
clearly using our show to gain
We fucking
cameos.
made this guy, man. We made him.
$750 in a week, bro.
It's more
And he
than
just
we've
sits
made.
there and does these stupid cameos. I mean, you heard them. They're
I don't
it's
know,
like,
bro.
What in the world? Okay. Well, it was announced this week that we have ourselves a new co-host for the Undisputed with Skip Bayless, and it's so great because it is announced that it's Richard Sherman. Richard Sherman will be across the desk from Skip Bayless on Undisputed, and I can't wait. I feel Richard Sherman's gonna jump across that desk and choke Skip out.
They're gonna get along great.
Oh my God, Skip!
Now calm down, Richard.
Don't tell me calm down, Skip. I'll jump on this table right now and I'll choke your white ass out, huh?
I'm not saying you calm down. I'm in the situation.
Put your braids down. What
are you doing? Why are you taking off your chain? Why are you grabbing my chain?
Stop this madness.
I don't know how that's going to work, man.
It's going to be great. The Baltimore Orioles, I don't know if you saw this. They suspended their announcer. Did you see this?
Mm-mm.
They suspended their announcer for saying this. I want you to listen to this, and I want you to see what he said that would get him suspended. Here we go.
I think I heard about this. Okay.
This has been maybe the toughest ballpark to play in, but the Orioles have a chance to do something special today. They've already clinched at least a split in the series, winning 2 of the first 3, and they could pick up a series win behind Tyler Wells today.
Like that music.
It's been a minute. The Orioles split a 2-gamer with the Rays in June. They had lost their last 15 series here at Tropicana Field. You have to go back to when our now colleague Brad Brock picked up the win in the series finale, June 25th, 2017, the last time the Orioles won a series here at St. Pete. Already got 3-2 at the Trop this year after winning 3 of 18 the previous 3 years combined. It is a stark difference, Ben, and it is not a bad Rays team. It's not like all of a sudden the Rays became slouches in the American League East. They've led this division every day, but now 2, and the Orioles once again are back alone in first place. Yeah.
What did he say?
I don't know. What did he get suspended for?
He got suspended for that comment, talking about how bad the Orioles used to be, I guess. What are they doing?
He got in trouble for stating facts.
Yes, pretty much.
What the hell? I was waiting for like
someone in the Orioles organization is a little sensitive.
Yeah, apparently. I was like listening close for him to drop an N-bomb or something, or to say something racist on accident.
He was just talking about how the Orioles were back in the day against the Tampa Bay Rays. And but nothing could top this. The dumbass statement of the week goes to our boy Colin Cowherd.
Oh God, man, this is bad.
Listen to this. Colin Cowherd made a list of current QBs. Current is the key word. QBs who can't win a Super Bowl, which included the late Dwayne Haskins.
Stating facts, bro.
Listen.
The third category is 20 guys who are not getting to a Super Bowl and certainly not winning it. And that's everybody else. From Baker Mayfield, Teddy Bridgewater, Dwayne Haskins, guys that are just not they're win Super Bowls. It's can't win Super Bowls.
He's right though.
So 6 stars, 4 high-end starters, and 20 guys that can't win a Super Bowl,
including one that's dead.
But he ain't gonna win. I hate to be insensitive, but what he said was factual. A little bit ridiculous, but wow. How do you as a reporter / commentator and as a writer, how did they not catch that?
Yeah, how did they not catch that?
I saw the list on TV when I actually watched the episode. I watch Cowherd sometimes. I don't know why, but every once in a while. I used to like what he had when he was on the radio all the time, but I watched it. I saw that name up there on their list, and then he said his name, and I thought, oh my God, somebody fucked up big time on that one.
Yeah, exactly.
Embarrassing.
So the funny one of the day, and then we'll call it a day, goes to O.J. Simpson.
Oh, I saw this too.
Henry Ruggs gets sentenced 3 to 10 years for his drunk driving incident, and O.J., out of all people, had this to say.
Hey, X-World, it's me, yours truly. Now,
The juice.
The juice.
I know I went to college on a
I know I
football
cut my girl's
scholarship,
head off.
God
but somehow
damn, bro.
this
Too
math
soon.
is not adding up to me. You're driving a car at roughly 160 miles an hour on a public street and end up killing a girl and her dog.
God, it's hard to hear him say
3
this.
to 10 years. You go
Ugh.
to a hotel room that you're invited to retrieve your own personal stolen property.
Oh boy.
Property I now have because it
Why don't you
was
tell the other
denied
story?
by the state of California. And you get 9 to 33 years.
Poor
Same
OJ.
courthouse, same city, same state.
All he wanted was his jersey or his Heisman.
I don't know.
Bro.
Somehow it just does not.
Oh.
I think it's hilarious that he chose to talk about what happened at the hotel, but didn't bring up the fact that he murdered his wife. I think
How is
one of
it?
them,
Hey,
bro.
This is the juice. How is it you could drive a car 160 miles an hour on a public street and only get 3 to 10 years, but yet I cut my girl's head off
And I got to walk free.
and I got to walk free. I'm playing
Lost.
golf on the golf course,
Lost all my endorsements.
but I'm playing golf every day on the golf course.
That is awfully ripe, man. That's
the
like
kettle calling the black. Well, I can't say
well,
that.
come on, bro. It's like calling the kettle black. It really is, though. It's like a little self-awareness would go a long way in this situation.
Someone needs to get a hold of him and say,
No, don't get a hold of him.
No. You might get your head chopped off, but
Hey, Juice, remember that time you slit your wife's throat and killed her? Remember that interview where the guy called in? Now we're going to take some live calls here. We got the Juice here. We're going to take some live calls. I always play that same clip where he's like, what was harder, rushing for the Heisman Trophy or slitting to your wife's throat at Ron Goldman's in one night? Yeah, dude. It's killer. That's a bad word. It's not killer, but we need to play that clip on here one day, man. It's freaking hilarious.
Yeah. But I was just scratching my head saying,
Say what?
That's what I was.
Bro.
Huh?
He ain't the right person to be fucking making those statements, bro.
Right.
Bruh.
Oh man. Funny stuff though. Funny stuff. But I think that's going to wrap up our show today, man. Want to thank everybody for listening, tuning in. Thank you all guys for the 250 views from last week. We're moving on up to the east side. Want to thank our sponsors, of course, down here below, right below me. You got Thunderstruck Roofing. Call my boy Perry if you want a free estimate on your roof. He'll come out there and do the job, the working man for the working fam. Also, you're in the San Marcos, San Antonio, Austin area. Look at my boy Mark at Alpha Truck Outfitters. He will set you up with some really cool pricing and dealing. So, with that said, Keith.
Hey, I got a deal for the fans out there. All right, here we go. If we can hit our goal of 300 or more views this week, I will kick off next week's show looking like Kyler Murray. Roll out the sports bra to start the show, but we got to hit our target. So, people, if y'all want to see me in a sports bra, 300 plus views, man.
If you want to see Keith looking like this,
God, I don't want to do it.
Let's get those views up to 300. Let's do it. Let's do it for Keith.
You can do it, man. You can do it.
All right. So with that said, thank you guys for listening. Tuning in next week. Be ready for the fantasy football draft. Yeah. And with that said, Keith, you got anything before we head out?
Oh man, let's get this party farted, baby.
Let's get it farted.
Thank y'all for tuning in, man, to another awesome episode of the Sports Bros.
And never ever forget, guys, you can't run, but you can't hide unless you're O.J. Simpson.
God.
We'll just end it.
He didn't hide. Yeah. Bye, OJ.
Yeah. The juice is loose.
I can't believe he didn't get more years.
We'll see you guys next week. Have a good one. Adios.
They let motherfuckers get away with anything nowadays.